Good evening, everybody. We just got back. I got some calculations done from kilometers to miles for it, and we're going to put this up, okay? Right after we left to go out to dinner, there was a 5.0 Santa Cruz Island. USGS posted that. At 6.2 miles in depth, it came in 88 miles south-southwest of Solomon Islands. It also came across on the EMSC after USGS posted, okay? It also was on the disaster alert application. I will, if I can fit it in, put that in there also. So let's go ahead and get this evening report done, because there's quite a bit. There was a 4.0 Malaccan Sea at 6.2 miles in depth, a 3.0 Panama-Costa Rica border region at 9.3 miles in depth, a 3.3 Panama-Costa Rica border region at 9.3 miles in depth, a 4.2 off the shore at Chiapas, Mexico, and 21.7 miles in depth, a 2.4 Washington State, 2 miles north-northwest of Port Townsend, and that came in at 14 miles in depth. A 4.3 Mandano Islands, Philippines, and that came in at 67.7 miles in depth. There was a 4.1 Western Turkey at 1.2 miles in depth. That was a 4.4 downgraded to a 4.1. There was a 3.9 upgraded to a 4.6 Chile, and that came in at 100.6 miles in depth. There was a 3.3 Panama-Costa Rica region, and that came in at 6.8 miles in depth. A 3.6 Azore Island, Portugal region, that came in at 4.3 miles in depth. A 4.0 Panama-Costa Rica region at 13.0 miles in depth. A 4.4 Mandano Islands, Philippines at 18.6 miles in depth. A 4.8 New Britain region, Papua New Guinea at 21.7 miles in depth. A 3.7 Southwest Sumatra, and that came in at 10.5 miles in depth. A 4.8 Northern Mid-Atlantic Ridge at 6 miles in depth, and a 3.0 Costa Rica at 1.8 miles in depth. So once again, the big one was a 5.0 Santa Cruz Island. USGS was the one that posted that, no one else, until EMSC posted it on their page. And that came in at 6.2 miles in depth. That's what we have, guys. I'm pretty sure I will be back before midnight at the rate these things are going off. So, God bless. Be safe. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch these earthquake reports. You guys are totally awesome. And yes, dinner was great too. You guys have yourself a great night. I'll be back at midnight.